Hey guys, it's Lindsey Hustle with SPS. It's a quiet room, but it was a celebration, and why not? We have Tyler Spratt on his way to Cleveland State, North Farmington High School, doing great things. Was a McDonald's All-American nominee, but I'm sitting here with a true All-American, just booked his 100th episode. Hey, he's doing great things. Kareem Grimes, so happy to have you here, spending time with us, man. And talk about your guy, Tyler Spratt.
Amazing young man. His family, solid. Parents, amazing. Comes from good stock, man. And, Cleveland State got a good one, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You've been spending time in Detroit, almost like your second home. I know you guys went across the border to celebrate, and everyone's reaching at you. Talk about the celebrity status and success and what people don't really understand about getting 100 episodes in Hollywood and how big that is after your long career.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to do what I do, man. It's this business is it's very tough. It's a lot of no's. You get a lot of no's. If you stick with it, consistency, believe in yourself, and just stay the course. When you get that opportunity, you make the best out of it.
Yeah.
And with this show has definitely changed my life. And with that comes the as they say, the fame.
Sure.
The recognition, and it's just a blessing. I think anytime somebody is able to recognize you, I don't care what anybody says, and they say, "Oh, I don't like taking pictures." I think that's BS. Because these people pay money to see you, or they give up an hour or 30 minutes of their time to allow you to be in their home to watch a show.
Yeah.
So it's for me. I think it's just our duty to be able to take a few minutes, a second, or just be able to acknowledge and say, "Hey, I thank you, I appreciate you, thank you for watching." Because without them, this show wouldn't do 100 episodes, and it wouldn't be on for 6 seasons.
That's awesome.
So, it's just about reaching out and acknowledging those people who have put you in that position.
Yeah. What you talk about with Tyler and what you would share with other young people, what are those conversations like when it's mentor and mentee? What are some things you share with them to help them along the way?
Just as far as to pour into him, information that I've learned throughout my life and my journeys, to say, hey, these are the things that may arise. These are the options that you have. Choose wisely. At the end of the day, you do have a choice.
Right.
But each choice has, repercussions to it. So just make sure that you make the right one. You have an opportunity not only to play a game that you love, but to go to school free, get an education. Why not take full advantage of it? Learn as much as you can. If you can, stay in there to get your degree, because that does help as well. I know he said he wants to get into broadcast journalism. That's something that I did in college. So, there were just stuff that I gave to him to say, hey, these are the opportunities that, present themselves, if you decide to go to the NBA. Now you have that once you finish with the NBA to be able to go to that. Or if not, there's certain things that you can be able to do with the communications degree. And just try to give them that information just to say, hey, while you're there, take full advantage of the opportunity that presents itself, man, and, make the best out of it.
Yeah, and it seems to be doing that. We're celebrating Tyler and what his next moves are. Let's talk about you and what's on the horizon. We talked before about the Vince Staples show. You're involved in that. And I just said this, just as a fan, I didn't really follow Vince as a musician. I was familiar with him, but I was so impressed with the project and your energy being a part of that. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, man, it's, I've worked with Vince on a video that a good friend of mine, Calmatic, directed, and that's how I kind of met Vince. Here we go about 2-3 years later, a show comes about. I auditioned for it, and it was something totally different. They were just like, hey, we want you to play his uncle. And, I said, all right, cool.
I remember you doing that.
So yeah, we shot it and did it, had a good time, and, it was just a blessing. Vince Staples, I've been a fan of him for a long time, and, to be able to work alongside of him again was just it's a blessing, man. In this business, like I said, being an actor, I think a lot of people don't see what happens before you get the job.
Getting there.
A lot of no's. You're too short, you're too tall, you're too this. But
very superficial with things.
Very superficial, but all you need is that one yes. And But once you get on that role of getting those yeses, you know, you tend to just, you know, make sure you show up each and every time and put 110% in and do your job. And for me, you know, it was just a blessing to be able to get the opportunity to bring something to the character that people, you know, remember from the character and the one-lines that I do have in the one-liners that I've, you know, presented in the show, people love and it's become popular.
Yeah.
You know?
So let me ask you this. Where do you pull from with your characters?
Life. I just live it as much as I can. Family, friends, being an artist, I'm a big observer, so I've observed people, you know, and, you know, these are things that I kind of put in my back pocket or make a mental note. And when a character arrives that I can literally go through that and say, I know somebody like that.
I got you.
You know, and let me go in and bring a little bit of that person along with myself to this character to bring it to life.
Yeah, you've been such a great benefit to Tyler. This community has received you. What can we do to continue to support you?
Man, just keep watching, keep supporting the shows that I'm on. That's the biggest way, man. And just, you know, tweet, Instagram, you know, the show, my character. That's just another way to really support me and what I have going on, man. And you know, like I said before, man, Tyler is like a little brother of mine. He knows that I'm a big bro across Los Angeles that he'll be able to reach out to anytime. And you know, I give him as much information and wisdom as I can from my perspective in my life to help him through his journey through college and being a student athlete.
Yeah. Tyler has benefited from you. Everyone here has benefited from you, and we're going to continue to. So I just want to thank you for persevering and the things that you've gone through. It got you to the point where you can be an inspiration to others. Anything you want to share before we let you go?
No, man, just, you know, like I said, Tyler's an amazing human being and a great kid, and his family. I mean, today, his village showed up and showed out. I think, you know, that's what these young men and women need, is to know that they have a village behind them, and that not only that, but, you know, that they're praying for him. You know, a good friend of mine, Gail Bean, said that's the as far as the richest thing you can do is to pray for somebody. Wow. You know, because those prayers get answered and they come to fruition. You know, so that's the blessing. So I'm you know, just saying that we continue to pray for him, just for his health, him waking up each and every day, and just doing what he does, man. And I think everything else will take care of itself.
Yeah, you've been great. I'm glad we got a chance to connect.
Absolutely.
And we're going to keep pushing.
Indeed, man. For
sure. All the day long.
Yes, indeed.
This is Lindsay Osmond with SPS, guys, and we're going to see you next time. Peace.